And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Ready to go? Here's Francisco Lindor. Fought off foul. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Stays alive.
Sit him down. Full count.
Ground ball left side. Betts. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
The designated hitter, Jesse.
Here's Jesse Winker. Kicks and deals. Runner takes off on the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Tag safe at second. And I think that'll be scored a pass ball.
We got full count.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. That one down the line. Freeman takes it to the bag. One out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. In for a strike. Now 1-2.
Oh, this is a big-time matchup right now. And stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have two of the game's best going. A Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And that's way high. Ball 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill today, Kodai Senga. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second. The second
And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one finds the zone. 1-2. And there's the ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. And they'll do it again. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 2nd. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here comes Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
This one in the air. Vientos settles under this one. And it's caught for the out. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. Bases empty, 1 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 down, bases empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and he'll play it on a bounce.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. That one ripped. Way back there. And it is gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. 1 down. And here is Michael Conforto. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, James Outman. That one almost got him.
1 strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Freeman.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. That one ripped right center field. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Hae-Sung Kim. Next offering is in for a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here in L.A., Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
3-2. Payoff pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Good job to fight that one off. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0. Frankie Montas taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that.
2-2 count.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. And we're back
Leading
on to the
off for the
fourth.
Mets,
Now it's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Jesse Winker.
Winker.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. And Winker is set down. Here's Juan Soto.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Not even close there. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Two out, space is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Conforto sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom 4, here's the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Not close with that one. 2-1. Headed towards the corner. Nimmo running hard to get it. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here is Freddie Freeman. Conforto off of first with 2 away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting, number 6.
Hesung Kim digs in now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
And now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit.
Count full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Check swing, no appeal.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one missed. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Back here at Dodger Stadium, stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Muncy digs in.
Number 13, Matt.
The Dodgers
Muncy
up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air out to left. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And Mookie takes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Clayton Kershaw.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Kershaw.
And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Line drive, makes the grab, 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the DH, Jesse Winker. Kershaw deals. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and Winker is set down. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That's down and in.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting,
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball 2.
In the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little
Now
bit
batting,
right there.
right
That front
fielder,
shoulder
right
coming
goal.
open instead of staying closed.
Porto.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Goes down looking. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Next offering misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
That one missed. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
It goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Fastball is outside. And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Alvarez.
Man at first, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kershaw fires, just misses with that one. Two outs outside, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Alonso, the lead runner out at second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. In the dirt. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Fastball for a strike. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball two. And downstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Back to the top of the order now. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a base hit. And now two aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 3-1 is on the way. Swing and a foul out of play. Right side, and foul ball. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's gone for the fourth time tonight. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Way high. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So bases all loaded up. And now it's Max Muncy. Swings through that one for strike two.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One run is in there safely, and it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a solid swing right here.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
One away, runners at first and third. Here's Mookie now. Ohtani on third. Muncy over at first with one away. Caught him looking for the K. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. The 1-1. That one missing inside.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Three, 2 now.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Now base is empty. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now here is Jesse Winker. Line drive, base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. At the plate, Juan Soto. Next pitch is outside. Two outs.
That's ball 3.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Back here in L.A., ready for the bottom of the 8th. The batter now will be Will Smith. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Conforto.
And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Number 33.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Man.
The 1-1. Foul ball. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and it's off the wall, but foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Back foot slider struck him out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman. One down.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead and count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
In there at the knees. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him looking. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Kershaw is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.